Hi, it's Jessie from Peach Manifesto. So I have another empties video for you. I am coming to you from my floor. It has been a long time since I've chatted with you. A lot of things have happened. If you can tell, I have a little bit of a room change around. I got a new desk. It was a little bit bigger. I needed to move everything around and I'm really loving it. I'm still have muscle memory of the old space because I had it for so long, so I am struggling a teeny bit with it. And one of the reasons why I haven't got a video out in a long time is because I actually dislocated my jaw and it was really painful to talk for a little bit. But I'm doing a lot better now. I got it put back in place, and I moved my room around while it was dislocated, and yeah, I just really wasn't up to talking or anything like that. So I have a few moments today. My kids are off this week, so you might hear them in the background. And this is my little baby pupper. He's helping me with the video today. This is Bo. He is the salon dog. He thinks he's a therapy dog. He really does. But he's not really a therapy dog. He just believes that he is. So I let him believe that. Anyway, let's get started. I also broke my tripod, so we're winging it. I wanted to get a video out today. We are gonna do our best. There's a weird line here. We'll figure this out as we go. So I thought I would start off with, I went through 2 Valentino vents. I used the Valentino dust collector. It's working really well on my new desk. It wasn't working super well on my old desk, but my new desk, it's working pretty good. Clatter. I have gone through 3 bags of cotton rounds. These are the ones I get at Costco. I talk about them all the time. They're super affordable and they come in like a huge amount. I actually think this is from my old box. I've already repurchased another box. Speaking of Costco, I went through this giant container of soft soap. This is the soap I have in the bathroom that my clients use. It's also my guest bathroom, but honestly, I don't have very many guests. It's mostly just clients and myself that use it. So that is that. And then another Costco item is the air can. I go through these. I buy like a flat of them. They're great for getting all like the dust and stuff off. So what else is Costco? Oh, this. So my 99% alcohol I get at Costco. It is very affordable. You do get a liter for about $10. That's in Canada. If you're somewhere else, I'm sure it's probably cheaper. I may not be repurchasing it at Costco though, because I do buy a lot of stuff at a medical supply store that's local to me. And this is like a hot tip. If you have like a medical supply store, you can pick up a lot of supplies there. Like you can get like 99% alcohol. You can get like your wipes there. They have lots of different like lint-free wipes. I get my packs where I pack all my instruments, like for the autoclave, I get them all there. They're so much cheaper than getting it from a supplier for the most part. What else do I get there? Oh yeah, this isn't really for nails, but this is for electrolysis. I know a lot of estheticians use these. These are like little lancets. Here's a little picture. So you twist off the top. They're one-time use and they have like a little teeny sharp blade in there. Super good for getting out ingrown hairs. I do electrolysis, so a lot of times I have to get out the ingrown hairs. It's really good. A lot of times girls, like when I'm working on their bikini line, they have these like plugged pores and it's plugged with like oil and hair. So I just kind of like pop them out with these guys, and yeah, I just throw them in my sharps container when I'm done because they're just like a one-time use only. So I get that from medical supply store. I'm sure there's other things I get there. Oh yeah, because I do electrolysis and I have the cord, the Sask Health Board, has said that they want the cord covers. It's kind of the same thing that like tattoo artists use. They have the cover on their cord. So I bought that there. They have a lot of like kind of tattoo supplies as well. So if you do like tattooing or microblading, check out the medical supply stores. A lot of times it's just so much cheaper getting it there than anywhere else. What else have I gone through? I have gone through a big 4 liter of distilled water. What do I use the distilled water for? So, because I buy the 99% alcohol, I dilute it a little bit for when I'm using it on people's faces for electrolysis. I dilute it so it's about 70%. That's what I'm supposed to use on faces, 70%. I also have it just in a spray bottle for when I'm doing lash lift and tints, and I spray my cotton rounds when I'm wiping off like the tint of the eyebrows or the eyelashes. It's just good not to use tap water when you're putting stuff on people's face. Just use distilled water. What else have I gone through? I've gone through a little bottle of thymol. I mostly use this in my mix. So I make my own mix for like my pre-cleanse stuff. So I use mostly alcohol, about 25% acetone, and then I always add in some of this. I usually make up a liter at a time, so I put quite a hefty amount. I usually put like probably like 5 or 6 dropperfuls. I like to be able to smell it. This is an antifungal, so I like just to have that added to my solution. It's just how I like it. The ones that they make locally for distributors, it has thymol in it, and so I just kind of like to keep that up. It's worked well for me. Another thing I've gone through is Band-Aid. I mainly use this for chrome, but I do use it sometimes on acrylic clients, so I'll use this as like kind of my dehydrator, and then I'll go and put my Young Nails Protein Bond afterwards. My dog is just wandering around going like, what the heck, Mom? He's so cute. Okay, office stuff I've gone through. Label. I label all my swatch sticks. I got a hot tip from Talia on her Amazon video to get these from Amazon, because I was buying them from Staples like a chump. They are so much cheaper on Amazon. Slightly different quality, but like amazing price. So I really don't care, you know? If it's like, it's such a better price. I got 5 for the price that I paid for that one. So I don't even care if it's like a little bit more difficult to peel a sticker off. It's whatever. So another thing I've gone through for like electrolysis, if you're interested, is some probes. I like to use the ProTech. I get these out of Quebec. I went through an F3 and F4. Those are probably my most popular sizes. Most people's hairs in general are like a size 3 for the probe. A little bit thicker is 4. I try to use a probe that is like the biggest that I can fit into the follicle, because you're just gonna get a better result. Anyway, what else have I gone through? Y'all know I like to use some paraffin, so I've gone through 2 pounds of paraffin. I've also gone through a bottle of Preempt. This is my chemical sterilant that I use. I love it. There's just really nothing else comparable that's out there. I've gone through a safety bit. This one I think is the last of my Medicool ones that I was using. It's kind of gunked up. I don't even think I bothered cleaning it. I was just like, this is not even working anymore. I just threw it out. I've gone through a roll of forms. This was 500. These are kind of like the salon size of the ones I get off AliExpress all the time. My super favorite. Usually, especially if they're on sale, you can get 500 forms for $15. I think that's really reasonable, but like, I know there's cheaper out there, but these are my favorite. They're so stiff and so easy to put on that I will not use anything else. They're my absolute favorite. I have gone through 25 of the disposable pedicure bags for the liners. I do a lot of pedicures, so I went through a lot of that. This little bag had little swatch rings in it. I put them on these guys. I just like to have them on there. I think it looks good. It helps me find things easily. I have gone through a bag of 50 silk-line buffers. I'm not 100% sure if I'm going to be buying these anymore. I have got some really good buffers off AliExpress, so we'll see. I usually only buy them on sale anyway. Another thing, Silkline, the non-woven epilating strips. If you followed my channel for a little bit, you know I cut them up and I use them for nail wipes because they are 100% lint-free. I have gone through 5 packages of files. There's 25 in those, so 125 files. And ooh, more Costco. Q-tips. I buy my Q-tips at Costco. You just get a whole bunch. I use a lot of these for the lash lift and tints. I do like need them for some nail stuff too, but mostly, yeah, just for the lash lift and tints I go through quite a bit, and I like using them because they're not like plastic. They will like break down eventually. And I've gone through a pack of AliExpress buffers. Totally my favorite. I've been loving them. Sadly, I went through an accents brush. This I think was the 107 square. I cured the end of it. I was doing so good about not curing the ends of my brushes, and yeah, but I'm just using some cheap AliExpress ones right now and they are working really well. Speaking of the lash lift and tints I was talking about earlier, I have gone through 1 and 2 of the Reflecto-Seal. So 1 is the perm, 2 is the neutralizer. I have gone through 1 of the Dolly Lash Glue. I still use the Dolly Lash Glue. I really enjoy it. I don't like the Reflecto-Seal glue, so I just will continue to buy the Dolly Glue and the Reflecto-Seal kits. I've gone through a little pack of mascara ones. I believe there was 50 in there. Onto the gels, the fun stuff. Well, I'm gonna do a couple boring things first. So I've gone through 1 big tub of Enhance. That's kind of my go-to. Then I've gone through a Luxio Build, also kind of like my go-to for my kind of gel polish girls that just want like a little bit of strength. I've gone through Optibond. I still like, I kind of waffle between X-Bond and Optibond. I still haven't decided which one is my favorite, so I kind of hop. Probably not the best idea. I've gone through an Ugly Duckling matte, my favorite matte. I just love it. And now onto some colors. So I have gone through a full Luxio container of blush. So this is the 15 mil. I use this all the time. If you see French fades on my Instagram, this is what I'm using. I'm using this in Koi all the time. It's so easy. I'm thinking about doing just like a Luxio gel polish baby boomer tutorial. Let me know if you're interested in that. That's mainly what I use. I just use Luxio across the board, but then I put the like matte top coat on it because the Ugly Duckling matte top coat, because people like the Ugly Duckling matte top coat. It's so matte. I have gone through, speaking of Koi, a little baby Koi. This was kind of my OG one. I have used a lot of the big one. I kind of just forgot that I had this little guy kicking around. I didn't put it in my empties for so long, so that's that. I have gone through L, which is kind of like a gray blue color. It's very pretty. I have gone through Alexio Cashmere, which is like kind of like a medium gray. Very nice. And then I have also gone through Luxio Shadow, which is like a dark gray. Also very cool, kind of like your basic core colors. Those ones kind of like the grays and like the milky white. And then super cute color, Cheeky from Luxio. It's kind of like a corally pink color, very cute. Another color that I've not really gone through, but I'm just like getting rid of. It's an Egoista. It's one of the hologram gels, number 26. The reason why I'm getting rid of this is it ate its own brush. I want to see if I can undo it. Sorry. It is just crazy. Look at the brush. Like the gel inside is fine, but it ate its own brush. So I just like, I'm not into it. Anyway, that's everything. No, it's not. There's one last thing. So I went through a sun UV lamp. This actually still works. There's just one section of it, this like little corner section. The light stopped working on it, and that is like, it's on me. I use this for pedicures all the time. It is not well taken care of. It has been kicked off. This bed here, that's where I do my pedicures, it's like been kicked off of it. It's landed on the floor so many times. I've dropped it. So like, I mean, and this is old. This is like 3 years old, I think now. So it lived a good life. It put up with a lot of abuse, so I'm not mad at it. I bought 2 new lamps for replacing my ones on my desk because they were just they were fine, but I had a new desk and I wanted some new lights. And so I put one of my old lights for my pedicures and the other one I just put in my closet as kind of a backup. And then one of my girlfriends was like, oh my god, my light went out, I need a light. So I just like let her have it because I was like, you know what, like I just had it for backup, so if she wanted to use it, I'm down with that. So she has that. I'm not taking it back or anything because I wanted my cute new lights. Look how cute they are. They're so shiny and brand new on my new desk. So anyway, that's it. Thank you so much for watching. I know I've talked a lot, but I feel like I haven't talked in forever just because I like dislocated my jaw. So hopefully this video isn't too long. I know I normally do super short videos, but let me know what you're looking from me for this channel and I will try and deliver, and we will see you later. Bye bye.